From what we heard from Kellen Moore, the Saints are close to be naming a starting quarterback for the upcoming regular season for Week 1. And of course is what we'll be talking in today's video. Welcome everybody to the BrewCrew channel. My name is Hayden Brewer, and today we will be of course going over how the Saints are getting closer and closer right now, or close to naming a starting quarterback, in the words of Kellen Moore. So we'll kind of go deeper into that with him having an interview, a separate interview earlier this week, yesterday at the time of me recording this, yesterday on Wednesday. Also found an article from Sports Illustrated, ended up making an article about it, so we'll read through it, talk more about it. And so yeah, that's of course what we'll be doing in this video. Probably will be a short video a little bit, but I'm going to be talking a lot about the future the future starting quarterback for this upcoming season for the New Orleans Saints. Before we get into the video, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't or are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for future upcoming videos. I do of course Saints football videos like this, some LSU videos as well, and of course I do wrestling content as well and other football content as well. But yeah, also if you guys also haven't, I do also have an X account. The link to that is in the description below. Also have a YouTube, Instagram as well, so definitely go follow both of those, as I try to post stuff on both of those platforms as well. Now with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into the video. Now to start us off is of course I said before, I earlier actually looked it up on Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated ended up making an article about it. Of course, title being Kellen Moore says Saints are close to naming a starting quarterback. As of today, of me recording this article was posted 2 hours ago. It does go on to say Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shough, Jake Kane are in a three-way battle for New Orleans starting spot. Now, really, I haven't really talked much about Jake Kane, really. I don't know. I think he got playing time in the preseason game against the Chargers, but I really don't know for sure if he did. I watched a little bit of the game, but I mean nothing much else really. Of course, the game was 27-13. I talked more about it. Tyler Shough was amazing in the game, though. Was really good in the game. Okay, so Jake Kane did come in. He was 5 for 8, 41 yards, and did throw an interception as well. So mostly right now it is a battle between the three, but really right now, in my honest opinion, it's mostly a battle between Tyler Shough and Spencer Rattler. But I mean, Jake Kane could eke his way in there. I mean, we're still only a couple weeks away from Week 1. So yeah, from Week 1. So the rest of this article goes on to, of course, say in the midst of a three-way competition, as I've been talking about before, between Tyler Shough, Spencer Rattler, and Jake Kane. Mostly I think it's just come down to really Tyler Shough and Spencer Rattler. Mostly those two, because I think one of those two is probably the one choice that the team is going to go for. But then again, we have 2 more weeks of preseason. And it actually goes on to say, so this actually goes on to say, with just over 3 weeks until a Week 1 matchup against Arizona Cardinals, Kellen Moore has a big decision to make of who will lead the franchise in his first season as head coach. In an appearance on Up and Adams with Kay Adams on Wednesday earlier this week, he revealed that the team may have an answer sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. And I remember seeing this stuff on X. She posted on her X account, mostly going on to say that Kellen Moore did go on to say, we're close, we'll get there, these guys are doing awesome. So mostly it's definitely, with him saying that, it definitely shows that something will happen sooner, like it said before, sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. And mostly it goes on to say, Adams went on to share that she was told by several Saints players and coaches that they wouldn't want to be the one making the quarterback call. Moore gave his thoughts on why that might be the case. So So, of course, the article does go on to say, so this was quoted by Kellen Moore in the interview. So, quote, "I think it's just been really balanced," he explained. It's been really balanced. It's been a really balanced off season for those guys. They've had great moments. They all have lessons to be learned, and that's the part of being young quarterbacks in the league. They've done a nice job. We're excited to let it play out. So most importantly, he's saying like each three quarterbacks have had amazing like training camps and off seasons. Really, like every now and then I've been seeing stuff. I mean, even Jake Haener towards the start of the preseason was starting to actually get some pretty good reps in for the off season. So like he's kind of showing his stripes of wanting to still be a part of the team and maybe try to get a starting role if he could. Excuse me, but it is what it is. But then the final sort of stuff really that this article goes on to say is Moore also added that all three quarterbacks will see time in New Orleans' preseason game on Sunday against the Jaguars, and it will play a big part in deciding who will be the starter at the beginning of the season. May the best quarterback win is mostly what this, of course, mostly goes on to in the article. So that, of course, is the end of the article, but that last sort of bit is definitely important, of course, for this upcoming weekend, for this Sunday against the Jaguars, which I am pretty sure is going to be at home in New Orleans. So it's a big opportunity for the Saints, for these quarterbacks, because it's at home. I mean, the next two games are going to be at home, so it is going to be at home. And don't know who's going to be the first starter, though, for this team. That is definitely going to be the interesting thing to see, of who will get the starting, like who will start, or if they're going to do the same thing they did in the first game. They're going to get Rattler to start, then do Tyler Shook, and then do Jake Haener. But all in all, really, this Jacksonville game, and even possibly the game against the Broncos, the final game of the season, could definitely is going to show coaches really who they think is going to be the starting quarterback. And really right now, if I'm honest with you, like to kind of answer the question of who really, it really just comes down to Tyler Shook and Spencer Rattler. I think Jake Haener is definitely really great. He's at a great training camp. He did have the interception against the Chargers in the preseason game, but he still had like 50-something passing yards and all that, and all that really. It just wasn't, of course, a great game from us. I mean, as you can see, he was 5 for 8, 41 yards, and an interception. So not really much, of course. From him on the passing offensive side, But I mean, but at least he was able to get playing time. He even had a rush for 7 yards as well, so not too bad as well, but at least he got playing time. So I wouldn't be shocked if maybe they flip the order. They have either Jake Haener go second, or like Tyler Shook go first, or something like that. So it's just interesting to see how the starting, how like who's starting, who's going second, and who's going third for this second game against the Jaguars this Sunday. Definitely interested to see, but of course it's a big opportunity, big thing really for the coaching staff, that Kellen Moore has said that this is a key mark for the Saints to, like, a big part for in deciding who will be the starter at the beginning of the season. So I mean, this game, and potentially even the next game, could be big for the Saints, for these quarterbacks really to get something going. So I'm definitely excited to see. I'm excited for this weekend, more football to happen. Again, really, of course, wins or losses, really, I don't care. It's a preseason. We're still trying to figure out stuff on both sides of the ball. We're also trying to figure out stuff with other players and all that. And of course, the main question is we're trying to figure out who is going to start. And hearing Kellen Moore say that they are getting closer, that they are close and potentially getting closer to naming the starting quarterback for this season, is definitely a big step in sort of the right direction of finally getting yourself a starting quarterback. And again, right now, I think it's really just between the two guys of Rattler and Shook. But I know Jake Haener is going to be battling as well, so we'll just see what the team does. Big game, of course, this weekend for that. Of course, for the quarterback battle as well, so we'll definitely have to I have to see how all three play in the game against the Jaguars, and see who goes on to start for the regular season. I'm so sorry. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so of course, yes, sort of a short, I wouldn't say shorter video, kind of just saw that I recorded for 10 minutes, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are looking forward to for this upcoming weekend, who you guys think could be the starting quarterback going into the regular season, and whether it be Tyler Shook, Spencer Rattler, or even for some reason them go for Jake Haener. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys think it will be, who you guys think is the favorite overall, and if you guys are excited for this weekend. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know that as well. Also, definitely go follow me on my go follow me on my socials, on my X account. That's in the link is for that is down in the description below. Also follow the YouTube's Instagram. That is also in the description below. Link with that link. I'll also leave a link for the Sports Illustrated article as well if you guys want to check it out as well. So that link will be in the description below if you guys want to go check it out and read it for yourselves and all that. So yeah, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Again, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell for future upcoming videos on the channel. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have an amazing, blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.